Hello, excuse me, but are you a mercenary? You look strong.
Depends on the job.
I'm looking for a courageous man who knows how to fight. Is that you? Or do you want to keep wandering around with that stupid look on your face?
It's my first time in New Ashos. What kind of fight are you getting me into?
This situation requires some exposition before we get into details. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tai Lin.
You're a student at the university?
I was.
Not anymore? Did you graduate?
I was expelled.
Sorry, I'm not trying to pry.
Well, I don't have anything to hide if that's what you're implying. I just didn't have the level of talent they're looking for. The university has a fairly high attrition rate, and I was one of many who didn't make it my first year. Pity. My mother would have been so proud.
Does she know?
No, I can't even go home, really. Which brings me to the reason I solicited you in the first place. There are creatures living in my mother's house.
Creatures? What kind?
She used to breed them. Kept them in the garden as a deterrent for the alchemy students who would steal her plants. Now no one gets in or out. I don't have much money, but I'd be willing to trade you some enchanted items for your help.
I'll take a look.
Please do more than that. Here's the address. I'd go with you, but I've never been good in a fight.
It's fine. I wouldn't want to put you in harm's way.
How very thoughtful of you. My mother, is she all right?
My condolences, Tai. She's gone.
She's dead?
I'm afraid so. Didn't appear to be any external wounds, so I can't say it was the creatures.
So, it's true.
What's that?
Here, for your troubles.
Thanks, but you're giving me the impression this isn't resolved. What are you thinking?
There's something I need to show you. Come with me. What do you think?
This is quite a collection.
My father was a neurologist. Not by trade, it was only a hobby. When he died, my mother couldn't bear to part with them. But she also couldn't bear to look at them either. Thus, they became my inheritance.
What does this have to do with me?
Sometimes I have strange dreams. And when I wake up, my father's clocks are next to my bed. I can't explain why, but they're always running. The first time it happened, one of my fellow students dropped dead in class. They said it was an allergic reaction to the mushrooms in her school lunch. I thought it was only a coincidence at first, but then other people started dying. Every time a clock was at my bedside. It happened again this morning.
You think the clocks are connected to your mother's death?
Not all of these devices measure in hours. Some are graduated for days, even weeks. And each one in this room has been at my bedside at some recent point. All lives waiting to be taken by some dark magic. I can feel who's marked on the streets when they pass by, like a sixth sense. And my dreams are terrible.
Does this have anything to do with the reason you were expelled?
No, I couldn't make fireballs, and that's why they kicked me out. But this is something else. Come, there's more to see. I believe this is Professor Canis, the most powerful mage in New Ashos.
I've heard of this Professor Caneth.
Most people have. I mean, many still hold him responsible for the destruction of the original campus. Still, he's the best teacher I've ever had. I just can't watch him die and do nothing to try and stop it.
You're sure the hourglass is his?
Dreams do not lie.
I'm getting the impression this isn't as random as you first made it sound.
We don't always remember our dreams. Usually I don't, unless I write them down. The one about Kenneth was one I had the foresight to record, so yes, in a way, there is a prediction involved.
Why don't you tell him what's going on?
I'm not allowed on campus, remember? Expelled students are not just cut off from enrollment, they lose their association completely. I suppose I could write him a letter, but I'd have no way to deliver it.
You want me to do it?
I was thinking that, yes. You'd have to give it to his assistant. The professor is a very difficult man to get in touch with.
I haven't agreed to actually do this yet.
You don't work for free, I understand. You're a man of the coin. But I assure you, I will have the funds to pay you by the time the errand is complete.
Write a letter, and I'll take it to Kenneth.
I already have it ready to go. Tell them it's a magic scroll that needs returning, and it may increase our chances of Kenneth actually reading it. Here. Do we have results?
Kenneth's assistant has the scroll. Hopefully he'll get the warning before it's too late.
That's good news. Now, here's the bad. I've had another dream. There was an hourglass, and it's yours.
Uh-huh, right. You're just trying to scare me.
I'm really not. Sorry.
Say I buy this nonsense. How long do I have?
Minutes. I would have told you sooner, but I had no way to reach you. I can't watch. Please understand.
Like Kenneth and your mother, or all those people you've killed.
Oh, gods!
You have full control of this and you know it. You use people and then dispose of them if they become a nuisance, don't you?
I just wanted to be somebody.
Murdering your mother, trying to kill me and one of your professors, not to mention countless others. You're a sad excuse for a person.
Stop. Just stop.
It was Kenneth that had you expelled, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You thought saving his life would make him change his mind. You're one sick individual, Tai. I'm gonna put a stop to this before it gets any worse.
Stay back. I'll kill you if I have to.
With what? Magic that helped you flunk out of school?
Go to hell, you big... You big...
Yeah, looks useful.